They know the customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, home of positive business talk. Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer here, empowering you to build your business. And Angel, just a side note, just want to, for all those who are wondering, are we going to say anything about Billy Graham? Just a quick note. Rest in peace, brother. He is well done, good and faithful servant, right? What a man. What'd you call him? America's pastor.
America's pastor. Alan, here's somebody in the hallway. She just said, Billy's been praying for our country.
Who's going to do that now?
Who's going to do it now?
Yeah.
I mean, what a profound statement.
Absolutely. Right? So just that quick mention. And thanks to all those of you who are tuned in. And we know that we all appreciate somebody who is as pro-America as Billy Graham.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to talk about some success models or, keys to success, according to Tony Robbins. In our last segment, I quoted the phrase that success leaves clues.
Yes.
Eric went looking for that. He's like, ooh, I like that.
I will buy that website right now.
Yeah, $20,000 for the URL, right? Because it is a pretty powerful statement, especially in the entrepreneurial world. Tony Robbins is mostly attributed online for having created that quote. I read it on the internet, so it must be true. But here's a reminder. When you are talking to Eric and Angel, you are not just talking to Eric and Angel. You are talking to the thousands of people we have interviewed, the thousands of articles we have read, thousands of books that we have consumed.
Absolutely.
And so what comes out of our mouths is just the accumulation of all of this knowledge. And this is why we tell you, you're going to get a PhD in small business 10 minutes at a time.
That's right.
When you listen to the Experience Pros Radio Show. And of course, we have all the archives, any topic, anything you'd ever want to find is archived online. And the best thing for us is to bring your expertise to our audience. And we love it when we have our celebrities of the day, those that are all-stars, regular contributors here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Your knowledge, your intellectual knowledge is valuable, and we love sharing that here on the program. But Tony Robbins, he says the key to success is model the best.
Model the best.
Right? Model the best. He says the surest way to achieve success is to model somebody who is already successful.
Now, think about this for just a minute. When we, and put it in context of the terminology that we use on a regular basis, we coined a phrase yesterday: differinfluencers.
Differinfluencers,
right? And those are the best. They've achieved differentiation to get to the top 5% of their industry, and there it is, the definition of differinfluencers, right?
Right. Because you've differentiated. And you're the influencer.
That's right.
And you are the leading authority in your space.
Model the best.
Tony says if you don't have good models, find someone who is the best in your chosen field and emulate them. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Learn and follow and duplicate, not mimic, right? You don't want to be exactly, you be you. I always tell people, right. You get to be the best you. Don't. Comparison is the thief of joy. And so we're not comparing ourselves to somebody else. I think that's from...
I was going to say, she's a walking encyclopedia of quotes that aren't hers, but we embrace them because they're so good. And you're right. Comparison is the thief of joy.
And so, we're not out stealing, what other people are doing. We're just learning from them because we're rather than recreate the wheel, start all over, learn the mistakes, see what they did and get there 10 times faster. Secret number 2, according to Tony, is ask for help. Ask for directions. Maybe start with that.
Gentlemen.
Ask someone who can help you.
Guys. The ladies have no problem doing that. It's us.
I was at a conference not too long ago. Our friend Roland Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
He's the king of the ask. So we're staying at a hotel for a conference, and he's mentioning to somebody something about his refrigerator. And she says, "You have a refrigerator? How did you get one?" I asked. And then later on, something about another item, right? How did you get that? I
asked for it.
And at the end of the conference, everybody's hauling their luggage in, right? The last day, and we're all stacking our suitcases up against the wall. And Roland says, well, I got a late checkout. How'd you get that? I asked.
Hello.
Whatever you want in life, somebody else has already discovered how to get it.
That's right.
Right? Somebody else might already have it. They're not mind readers. And we can't do it for everybody. But those, what is it? You ask not, get not, want not, have not.
you have not because you ask not.
There you go.
Comes from the Bible.
I know. Some of them come right out, and then some of them get a little muddled in my brain
king of
as
all
they're coming
influencers.
out. I love that.
The Lord
Jesus.
God Almighty.
I love Jesus. Thank you. Really, all of these quotes, I mean, some of them you go back to, and they are often all stemmed from the Bible. We just, they've been modernized and tweaked as the years go on. But even success leaves clues. I'm sure it's in the Bible somewhere. So someone else can likely save you time and pain with the knowledge that they've gained on their own experiences. Now, I think a lot of times when we're going to misunderstand this ask someone who can help you thing.
Okay.
Because we've interpreted that as, hey, Eric, can I take you out for coffee and pick your brain?
Oh, you didn't do the PYB, did you?
Yeah. Okay, that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
Is picking their brain
Mhm.
because they've spent countless hours learning what it is that they have learned. And a cup of coffee that most likely you're going to have them pay for their own cup of coffee. Ask me how I know. Is not warrant you picking their brain.
That's right.
And so first you actually have to figure out, how can I add value to you? What can I do to help you? Yesterday, chatting with Greg Jameson, who wrote The Influencer Effect, talking about people that he wanted to meet. There was somebody he wanted to meet in the social media arena, kind of a big wig in the arena.
He wanted to meet a different influencer.
He wanted to meet a different influencer. So he contacts them and says, can I volunteer at your next event? Now, he didn't say, can I sit down and you each go Dutch on a cup of coffee and I get to pick your brain and learn everything you know? Let me add value. I'm going to volunteer to, at your event. While I'm there, I'm going to pick up and I'm going to learn, right? I'm going to learn the things that I need to do and create a relationship. And it starts out with value. And so when you can add value to somebody else, then they're more likely to help you. Don't start out with the ask if you've never given value.
Right.
Secret number 3, according to Tony Robbins, is this phrase: success leaves clues.
All right. So success leaves clues. And by the way, Tony didn't actually invent that. He may have modified it, but it also comes from the Bible.
I knew it.
You shall
Didn't
know
I
them.
say that?
It doesn't say it in the Bible like that. It says you shall know them by their fruits.
Oh, yes.
There it is.
I said all the best quotes
come from somebody else.
No, probably come from the Bible. They've just been tweaked and modernized.
And you're correct.
Right? Yeah. So you will know them by their fruits. People who succeed consistently are not lucky, right? Unless you believe Thomas Jefferson, hard work makes better luck, right? They're doing
The harder I work, the luckier I get.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're doing something different than everyone else. They have a strategy that works, and the strategy is designed to sow the same seeds to reap the same rewards over and over again.
Yes.
Right? They schedule their success. They don't just sit back and wait for it, idly to happen. We go out and we create it. Who do you want to meet? We got to go out and create it. What do you want to do? What do you want to learn? What do you want to have? We get to go out and create it. This reminds me now of Gary Barnes and his Get Statements. His book is called Get Statements, and I highly recommend it. It's quick, super easy read, airplane read, we call it.
Right.
Talking about what do you want to get? You've got to be able to put it down in writing and paper, what it is that you want to achieve. Because if you don't know and you're just kind of
winging it.
Yeah. Those are phrases that remind me of nails on a chalkboard, right? There's so much that we can do, but we've got to collaborate. We've got to lift each other up, and we've got to do the things that create more activity and more results that we are looking for. That's why we've created our All-Star program, is to give you the results that you are looking for. It's why we have our Facebook group of collaborative partners. It's why we create the report at massivemediaexposure.com. It's why we've done all that we've done to help you get the results that as a small business, we've watched hundreds, and we were there ourselves, struggling. I wish more people had heard of me. I wish. Well, wish is not a plan. So let's go out and get it done. We've learned from the very best, and we do it every day, and we gift that back to you.
By way of this radio show, for the archives of this segment, which, by the way, is worth downloading, or any of the other programs that we do on the show, you can go to experiencepros.com, experiencepros.com, click on the radio tab. And if you'd like, you might consider joining us and being a host. We'll be back after this.
You're listening to the Experience Pros